Welcome back to Fog. We'll continue with Spellcross Act 7. In the last mission we managed to capture this territory with the satellite in it, and it gives really good cash. It will greatly speed up our research. Which is kind of slow at the moment. But don't worry, we'll get it. We have some wounded. 2 Humvees and the UDIS experimental vehicle. But we'll be fine, we have a lot of cash. Let us end the turn. Oh! A message. For these ops, HQ have given us plenty of reinforcements. Oh yes, I can see it, I don't have any. It is the first time we have gained a strategic initiative on a worldwide scale. A few veteran units will be under your direct command. We will try to outflank the forces surrounding the second gate. If we are quick enough, the last master of the gate, Magician Murdanur, will not have time to send substantial forces to rescue Medusa. Ah, reinforcements. Excellent. I will be just fine with these. Let's see, a tank, a piranha, some commandos, and a hammer. Level 8 hammer. Wow. That will be quite good. For now, let us replenish our losses. Ah, the UDIS is quite cheap. What a fortunate thing. And in the next turn the Destructor will be ready and we'll begin upgrading. Yes, the Destructor is ready. Unfortunately, the unit that I want to upgrade it to is still wounded. But no worries. We'll get there. Sleazoid, whatever. These are the slimy units we encountered in the City of the Undead map. But artillery's opponent fire destroyed it before we could do anything. So let's check this Destructor. The Destructor, compare it to our most powerful tank so far, the Leopard 2. Destructor has much better light unit damage and better heavy unit damage. Substantially better air unit damage and object damage. The most important thing, however, is the range. 8. It's almost a mortar. And the defense. It also has excellent sight, though it is the most expensive unit yet. We'll still buy. The Elmech will be upgraded immediately to this Destructor vehicle. It will be 2 turns. How long we have? 5. Alright, we need research. This Lyzoid research is completed. Let's continue with the rest and start upgrading the UDIS as well into this new Destructor unit. In the meantime, I'm going to check if any of my vehicles could benefit from an upgrade. Nothing so far. I don't really want these upgrades on my Humvees. And even the Abrams has the best possible armaments. Alright. I'm quite satisfied for now. We might be able to purchase 2 additional Destructors. According our latest information, Medusa is hurriedly strengthening her defensive lines and is gathering magic power to call a beast called the Revenge of Gods. Alright, the frescoes have been successfully completed. We have an additional 2 upgrades. Whatever, our Destructor is ready. Let's see if it can mount any upgrades. Not yet. Though it really does not need that much because it has excellent damage, excellent armor, and in the next act I believe it will have access to an even powerful weapon than I have currently, but only the Destructor. It will give it extra attacks and extra damage. So let's wait one more turn for this Destructor to be ready and attack the enemy. The Dark Sword of the Gods is completed. Yes, we are going to rearrange in a second. What's beyond the gate? Alright. So the Destructor is on the second page. The other one is here. That will be good. The Destructor is a deployable vehicle that can be deployed similar to the UDES, but it cannot move while deployed. It receives, I believe, damage resistance bonuses, but nothing else. Let's save and attack this sector. Let's see what happens. In order to quicken our progress, we have decided to carry out a unique operation. We want to deploy a great number of soldiers at the rear of the Forces of Darkness squads. To prevent the enemy from escaping, helicopters will also deploy soldiers at the far side of their territory. In brief, the hunt for the enemy has begun. I believe this is the sector where we have to save the paratroopers. We'll see. I'll take the extra Humvee with me. He will be useful. Let's attack the enemy. Oh yes, the operation has been successful so far. Although permanent fog does not allow us to deploy planes, helicopters help us a great deal. We could deploy here, which would be suicide, as we cannot deploy our full strength to that position. We'll deploy to the south.
Receiving. Receiving. Where now? Where now? Receiving. Waiting
Here.
for orders. Where now?
There.
Waiting for orders.
A radar here, a radar there. Some artillery, armor here.
Receiving. 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 I understand. I understand. Yes, sir.
Some more artillery
sir.
here and there.
Receiving.
The Destructor.
Next target, sir.
Receiving.
Waiting for orders.
I understand. Next target, sir. Receiving. Waiting for orders. Yes, sir. Next target, sir.
Alright, we have arrived. We have 4 commandos up there. They will be hunted down by the enemy.
Yes.
But I will intervene.
Problems.
We'll try to gather them together
Problems.
as quickly as possible.
Problems.
Alright. Deploy the radar. Nothing so far. Looks good from here. We'll have to push up, but there will be enemies close by. So,
Next target,
the
sir.
Destructor. As you can see, it has 4 shots. Even now. And if we deploy it, it receives basically increased everything. And we can deploy and pull up
Waiting
the
for
same turn.
orders. I understand.
Anyways, let's start
Receiving.
moving.
Receiving. I understand. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We should be able to reach the top of these little hills
I
in
understand.
2 turns.
Waiting for orders. I understand. Receiving. Yes, sir.
And we'll accompany my forces
Receiving.
with artillery. Let's lift up the flying infantry.
Receiving. Receiving.
I could have deployed these ones on top to assist the commandos, but life is harsh. Those commandos have to survive on their own.
Yes, sir.
I'm not sure if I will get them. I mean, they are marked with blue lines, so
Yes, sir.
they are units for the mission only.
Next target, sir.
Next target, sir. I understand.
Alright. Let's end the turn. Ah, yes. They are discovered, which is most unfortunate. Enemy will send hunting parties after them. We are going to regroup them with here.
Yes.
I mean at this position.
Problems.
We are going to hurry up.
Problems.
Should that recon follow, we'll kill it.
Next target, sir. Receiving. Receiving.
The enemy will have
Receiving.
substantial forces blocking my way up
Yes,
to the
sir.
north,
Waiting for
but
orders.
with the new Destructor unit, as you can see, it has only one unit per squad, which means it is immune to the anti-tank orcs,
Receiving.
the
I
nasty
understand.
permanent damage.
Receiving. Next target, sir.
So with the help of these Destructor units, I will be able to move through.
Waiting for orders.
It can move a lot, even without engine.
Yes, sir. I understand. Receiving. Waiting for orders. Waiting for orders. Yes, sir. I understand. Receiving. I understand. Next target, sir. I understand.
Recon keeps, well, scouting my paratrooper infantry. We'll try to hurry up with them.
Yes.
These are quite high-level infantry units, so
Yes.
they should be able to defend themselves. Oh, another recon. Alright. We should not stop to fire on them. They will only bring more forces. And 4 commando units will be hard pressed to defeat anyone without support.
Yes.
The swamp
Problems.
slows them down considerably. But we'll use it to our advantage, as it will slow down the enemy as well. We can hide behind these trees over here. Alright, let's see our main force.
Next target, sir. Next target, sir.
Waiting for orders.
We can bravely move ahead with the
I
Destructor.
understand. Receiving.
Nothing can really
Receiving.
hurt it.
Receiving.
Yeah.
Receiving. Next target, sir. Next target, sir.
But we will have air cover just in case.
Waiting for orders.
I understand. I understand. Receiving.
Right, my forces have
Receiving.
arrived.
I understand. I understand. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I understand. Yes, sir. Receiving.
And the flying infantry will proceed as well. We'll occupy the top of that hill. It will be good fire base for me.
Problems. Problems.
Waiting for orders.
Next target, sir.
Receiving. I understand. I understand. Waiting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I understand.
Waiting for orders.
I understand. Receiving. I understand. Receiving. Receiving. Next target, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I understand. Next target, sir. Receiving. Next target, sir. Next target, sir.
I remember this place. The enemy will approach from the north and from the west as well. We'll have to set up a radar position on top of this hill as quickly as possible. And also the artillery.
Receiving.
Next target, sir.
They
Receiving.
will be here, here soon.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Next target, sir.
Next target, sir.
Next target, sir.
I understand. Waiting. I understand. Receiving.
That looks good so far. Not entirely. I'm not entirely sure if we can hold it. Let's check on the infantry on the north.
Problems.
They're starting to get fortification points. Good.
Problems.
They will have a battle on their hands soon.
Next target, sir. Waiting for orders. Waiting for orders. I understand. Receiving. I understand. Next target, sir. I understand. I understand. I understand. Receiving.
Alright, some Wolf Riders are approaching from the west. And the Golem as well. The Magotar managed to land. Yeah, I also heard the Necromancer.
Waiting.
Good, my friends, good.
I understand.
Come to the
Waiting.
slaughter.
Waiting for orders. I understand.
Position will be perfect for you. Just push up the antenna and let's see the surroundings. Some undead over there. And a few enemy units here and there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Try to destroy what you can. You need some good XP.
I understand. I understand. Receiving. Waiting. I understand. I understand. Next target, sir. I understand. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Waiting. Yes, sir. I understand. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Almost. Damn it. Almost. That's it on the radar. Okay. You may stay here.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, let's see the infantry in the north.
Problems.
You can protect yourselves. Good shooting so far.
Yes. Problems.
Let's hope no one else will come. Another Magotar. He's trying to attack my forces. And they managed to close the distance quite quickly. The enemy seems to be moving north.
Problems.
Right. Let's open up and then.
Problems.
Oh, it's been a while since we last managed to fire with the commandos. I miss these times. I believe those missions are the best this game has to offer.
Yes. Yes. Problems. Waiting for orders.
Pull yourself together, mate.
Waiting for orders.
Let's move up ahead.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Waiting for orders. Next target, sir. Waiting for orders.
I will be able to damage these Destructors, but I don't think my Destructors are losing any firepower when they are being damaged. I mean, there is only one unit. There is another artillery attacking. This is a serious wound. I might have to pull back with that one. I see the enemy artillery,
Yes, sir.
but I will not be able to attack it
Next
just
target,
yet.
sir.
Pull back, my friend.
Waiting for orders.
Good shot.
Yes, sir. Next target, sir. I understand.
Let's start working on the enemy armor. Unfortunately, I cannot yet damage the artillery.
Yes, sir.
These guys try to avoid
Waiting.
my cannons.
I understand.
As best as they can.
Next target, sir. I understand. I understand.
And I will move up ahead to engage.
I understand. I understand.
There should be another
Next
artillery
target,
somewhere
sir.
close by.
Receiving.
I will try to sneak up with
Yes,
the
sir.
flying infantry to outflank them.
Yes.
Let's heal you up. The artillery will be able to attack me. I'm not sure if it will be able to attack my radar unit. No, it keeps firing on the Destructor. There is another artillery here, yes, I was correct. We must find it as soon as possible. I believe I'm going to charge up with my tanks. Let's make a save game, as we only suffered minor
Next
injuries.
target, sir. Waiting
These
for
guys
orders.
can be healed up almost instantly.
Waiting.
Alright, the laser trawler eats these, whatever these units are, mechanical towers. For
I
that.
understand. I understand.
Clear out the place if you can
I understand.
for my approaching tanks, as I have to charge up.
Receiving. I understand.
Right one down.
I understand. Receiving. I understand.
Do we have any?
I
Of course
understand.
we have.
Contact.
There's the other one. Alright.
I understand. Receiving.
Now we can push up.
Waiting for orders. Waiting for orders. Receiving. 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 Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I understand. I understand. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Carefully staying out of range.
Yes, sir.
We'll send a few shots into these mechanical towers. So they
I understand.
don't damage my main forces. That was a good shot.
I understand.
I won't waste this ammo. Good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Receiving. Yes, sir.
Alright, let's see what happens.
Waiting for orders. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I understand. Yes, sir.
That artillery has still some health points left. Some dark elves or whatever those are. I believe those are dark elves. Keep attacking us. And also the necromancer managed to fire off a shot. And there's a magician here as well. And another mechanical tower. So my tanks will have work to do. But I will send this Destructor up as well to assist. He
Waiting
will
for
stay
orders.
and heal up.
Next target,
You
sir.
will move up and assist if you can. Not yet. Now you can. Good.
Next target, sir. Waiting for orders.
Another mechanical tower over here, over there.
Movement here.
Don't you worry about it.
I understand.
We'll take care of it.
Contact. Contact.
Good job. Kill both.
Receiving. Contact.
There are the Dark Elf Masters.
I understand. Contact.
Some more.
I understand. I understand.
Alright.
Receiving.
My leopard should be able to handle the cleanup over here.
Receiving. Yes, sir. Receiving. 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 Receiving.
Alright, so what do we have here?
Receiving. Understand.
Two mechanical towers. Go down.
Next target, sir.
Fly away.
Receiving.
The recon.
Waiting for orders.
Good shot.
I understand.
We'll move up with the armor as
Receiving.
well.
Receiving.
Also the laser trawler can
Next target, sir.
show itself.
Next target, sir. Next target, sir.
Good. And remove the antenna from this one. I'll start to sneak up with it.
I understand.
Let's see what they do. Some more recon forces. I believe I might have missed a few others. Yes, the magician is over there still. Also another mechanical tower. They managed to damage the Leo. There's also an artillery. I'm not sure if it's moving in. Now I'm sure it's not moving in, as it fired 4 times. And it can only fire 4
I
times
understand.
if it remains stationary.
Contact. Contact. Receiving. Contact. Contact. Waiting for orders. Next target, sir.
We're going to need
I
help
understand.
on this flank
Receiving.
immediately.
Waiting for
Fill
orders.
yourself up.
Receiving.
I will move to this flank with the tanks as quickly as possible.
Target, sir.
You will accompany them as well.
I understand. Receiving. I understand. Receiving. Waiting for orders. I understand. I understand.
Excellent.
I understand.
Fill yourself up.
I understand.
Move ahead. Engage the wizard. I need the reserve Humvee over here
Next target,
immediately.
sir.
And I want a radar up there as well.
Yes, sir. I
With some
understand.
artillery
Yes,
support.
sir. Yes, sir.
Let's hope the artillery cannot see
I
my
understand.
approaching artillery units. Good.
Waiting for orders.
Good
Next
so far.
target,
Yeah,
sir.
we will stay here to provide the limited air cover.
Waiting for
The enemy
orders.
plans to engage
Next target, sir.
our forces.
Receiving. I understand. I understand. Receiving.
Alright, we'll move up
Receiving.
as quickly as
I
possible.
understand.
There might be some
Waiting.
anti-tank works,
Yes,
but we
sir.
didn't see any so far. Okay. This should be good.
Next target, sir.
There's at least 2 recon over there. The artillery keeps firing on that single leopard, so it must house a high-level officer.
I understand. Contact.
Hi! Maximum level
Receiving.
leopard. He's down.
Waiting for orders.
I understand.
Excellent.
I understand.
He's down.
Receiving. Receiving.
Let's fix up our wounded.
I understand.
Our mission is to destroy all enemies. All right.
Receiving. Waiting for orders. Waiting for orders. Receiving. Next target, sir. Waiting for orders.
Next target, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I understand. Yes, sir. Waiting for orders.
Alright, everybody is arriving as we speak. That's the way the enemies move. Haha! My helicopters interrupted in their turn. Dark elves in the forest. They are attacking my tank. As foolish as they are. They could have caused serious injury to any of my helicopters. Instead they choose to
Waiting
attack
for
my
orders.
tank.
I understand. Receiving. I understand. Waiting for orders. I understand. I understand. Receiving. I understand. Receiving. Waiting for orders.
Waiting for orders.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I understand. Next target, sir. I understand. Waiting.
Some muscle on this side
I
as well.
understand.
Okay, let's continue. They still have some forces as the recon flyers are still in the air.
Waiting for orders. Next target, sir.
Just wait a bit. I'll set up the radar in a second. No more enemies in the woods here,
Waiting for orders.
so I may fly in and kill it.
Waiting for orders.
Heal you up,
Waiting for orders.
and you as well. Oh crap, wrong button. My mistake.
Next target, sir. Movement here.
There are some additional dark elves on this
Yes,
side.
sir. Yes,
We'll
sir.
bring some artillery units
Yes, sir.
to try to finish them off. Set up the radar on this side.
Next target, sir.
Yes, sir. I understand. Receiving. Waiting for orders. Next target, sir. Yes, sir.
We'll also
Yes,
bring
sir.
some artillery here.
Receiving. Yes, sir.
The flying infantry, the
Receiving.
Destructor, the
Receiving.
Abrams and the laser
Receiving.
stroller will cover them.
Waiting for orders. Receiving. I understand.
You know that there are some enemies over here.
Waiting for orders.
So I'm going to press
I
the
understand.
right button.
Receiving. I understand. I understand. I understand. I understand. I understand. Yes, sir. I understand. Waiting for orders. Movement here.
We have a golem over there as well,
Movement here.
and some more dark elf masters.
Receiving. 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 Yes, sir.
But they will be unable to stop my forces. Let's check this side. There's still a recon over
Next
there.
target, sir. I understand. Waiting for
No, there
orders.
isn't.
Waiting. Receiving.
Okay, let's end the turn. They don't do anything. Good guys.
I understand. I understand. I understand. Receiving. Yes, sir. I understand.
Next target, sir.
Next target, sir. Waiting for orders.
Waiting for orders.
Receiving. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I understand. Waiting for orders.
Alright, let's
Yes,
approach
sir.
the artillery
I
a little
understand.
closer.
Yes, sir.
Ah, look. The enemy is approaching from the north. My tanks managed to catch them. Alright. Look at the amount of opponent fire I'm having. I managed to decimate most of their forces. Only one unit left.
I understand.
Let's go them quickly. And hope for the best. It has serious fortification.
I understand.
He's down. But there are still some more enemy units
Waiting for
lurking
orders.
around. I wonder where. In this forest, perhaps? Doesn't seem to be. So where can they be?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Next target, sir.
Yes.
Wherever they are, we can reunite with the commandos to the north.
Problems. Problems.
There they are, approaching from the northwest. You guys should continue heading south.
Problems. Problems.
We'll meet up with the flying infantry soon,
I understand.
and we can start fighting on these Dark Elf Masters. One down.
I understand. Receiving.
Another one down.
I understand.
Next target, sir.
Receiving. I
Expand
understand.
the perimeter.
I understand. Receiving. I understand. Yes, sir.
And evade their approach, if there will be
Yes,
any
sir.
enemy approach at all.
I understand. Waiting for orders. Receiving. Yes, sir.
Waiting for orders.
Receiving.
Oh yes, there will be. Let's see who
I
needs
understand.
experience. You don't.
Receiving.
You could use some.
Receiving. I understand.
You
I
don't.
understand.
You also could use
Next
some.
target, sir.
The Destructor is the one who really needs it. Alrighty, level up.
I understand.
Good shot. The operation is a success. Let's see. The operation was extraordinarily successful. We encountered many orcs with obsolete weapons who were just retreating to get modern weapons from Medusa. Well, thank you for joining me in this mission. We managed to save the paratroopers or helicopters, whatever. I hope we meet again in the next one.